Yeah, that'll do. Okay, so there you go. A nice simple paper aeroplane suggested by Timothy Musson. Hi guys, just going to try making a paper plane suggested by Timothy Musson or Musson. It's one of these. So I'll see if I can make it, but I'm going to try and do it using my hat camera so you can actually follow what I'm doing. And I've just realised the first thing I want is a ruler. Which was just out of reach. In fact, we'll move that camera out of the way because I was going to be doing something else, but yeah, we'll just see if we can do this using the hat camera. I'm not sure if it will actually be pointing low enough down to see what we're doing. So, what we want is a square of paper rather than a oblong. So, easiest thing to do there is something like that. So we know where it should be. This is where we want the ruler. Just run that along there. I'm going to have to watch this video back in a minute to see whether it's actually filming where I want to film, because the hat camera tends to point a little bit high. Anyway, so there's our square, and all we do is we fold up. In fact, if I go along that fold there, he suggested about 1 centimetre. I'm guessing about 1/2 inch here. It's going to be about the same. Ideally, you'd probably mark it all up first so you get all your folds perfect. So this is the weight to go at the front of the glider. If you get it absolutely right, you don't need any sticky tape or glue or anything to hold it together. Looks like I've gone slightly. Oh yeah, that might work like that. So we've got a triangle, and all we do, I suppose you've got a choice if you could do it that way or this way. I'm doing it this way because that's how I did that one. And if you folded it right, then you should be able to push that in and it should grip itself. And if you haven't got it quite right, then you might have to put a bit of sticky tape on there. So, there we have a hoop, a loop, a ring. He did suggest making it out of newspaper so it'd be much bigger, and you can either throw it or you can just drop it, and once it gets going it builds up a bit of speed and levels off. So if we start it from fairly high up and give it a gentle push, yeah, you can just see it's just beginning to glide when it hits something in this room. Let's take them both. I'll give it a bit of a push. Yeah, you can see it's just coming onto the glide as it hits the window. Try it a bit further back. Yeah. These are the ones that you drop out of a window upstairs or off a bridge or something like that, something high up, because once they get going they glide nice and level. And they really don't want to push. Ah, that one went alright. And obviously you could use pretty coloured paper to make them look really nice. Oh yes, that one started going quite nicely. Oh, no, I pushed that off to one side. There we go. Yeah, so you're just going to have to imagine we're on top of a tall building or a bridge or something like that, so it actually gets really going. Oh yes, that one's going quite nicely. Yeah, quite consistent and very easy. Possibly one of the easiest ones you can make, but you can't throw them hard. I suppose that's the disadvantage, because it's one of those things, if you grip it too hard you're going to distort it. Let's see if we can. That must be my throwing angle doing that, because they both went the same way. A bit too high. Try a bit lower angle. Yeah, I should have stopped while I was ahead really, shouldn't I? But you're going to want to throw them, so we might as well try it. So there's nothing to stop you putting a little bit of glue on there or sticky tape, just to stop it coming apart. It's just the theory is you shouldn't need to. No, that one's coming apart now. This one I did cheat, it has got a little bit of glue on it. Let's try a tiny bit of sticky tape. I ought to have stopped, as I said, because it was good enough as it was, but there we are, a little bit of tape. Where did the other one go? Oh, right over there. Yeah, we'll leave that for now. Oh yes, that was worth it, wasn't it? So there you go, you can throw them. You don't have to, you can just drop them, but if you throw them they will go. The bigger they are, they float nicely, but they've got no strength. You really can't throw a big one. One more go. Come on, Grandad. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, so there you go. A nice simple paper aeroplane, suggested by Timothy Musson. He didn't design it, these have been around for ages, but he suggested it. He gave me a nice little step-by-step written guide on how to build it, which I will copy and paste into the video description. Thank you, Timothy. Thanks for watching. You'll find more information down in the video description. You might like to watch that video up there, and you might like to subscribe over there.